The Republicans are officially heading to Florida, at least for part of this summer's GOP convention. They have formally announced the president will deliver his renomination speech in Jacksonville in a 15,000-seat arena, but some events will still be taking place in North Carolina. Senior columnist Rick Newman is with us now. Hey, Rick, sans the bow tie today. This is what most pundits expected would happen. So who wins here? Did President Trump win?
I think it depends whether he fills that arena or not. That's the wild card here. Will there be 15,000 people willing to pack themselves into an enclosed indoor space in August at a time? We don't know what's going to be happening in Florida in August, but coronavirus cases are actually increasing in Florida right now, not decreasing as they are here in New York and in some other places. So who knows what the situation is going to be like in Florida. Charlotte will still retain some of the convention activities. They'll do some of the party work there, the stuff that doesn't normally get televised. So they're going to keep the contract with the city of Charlotte, and Charlotte will still get some business. But assuming this goes off without any coronavirus complications, it's a win for the city of Jacksonville. They will get some additional business. You know, a lot of people staying in hotel rooms, going to restaurants, which are open in Florida. And Trump will, assuming this goes off without a hitch, I keep adding that disclaimer, he'll get to, give his acceptance speech in front of what I guess will be a roaring crowd.
Rick, it sounds like business as usual.
That's what Trump wants everybody to think, and that's the risk for him. He wants to be able to demonstrate that he is moving about the country as normal. He wants that to be, symbolic. Look, the country is reopening. I'm out here proving it. So as long as he can get 15,000 people to pack into the arena there, I guess the symbolism will work for him. Are people going to be wearing masks? I guess it's up to them, but it sounds like the city of Jacksonville is not going to require it. I think another question is, so we know that Trump is now beginning to have rallies again, and attendees must agree to this disclaimer that if they get corona or they get COVID-19 and they can trace it to the rally, they will not hold the Trump campaign or the arena liable. You actually have to sign that disclaimer. So are they going to have a disclaimer like that for the gathering in Jacksonville? I mean, it's kind of a tacit acknowledgement that we're trying to get back to normal, but we're not back to normal. So that would mar the events a little bit. We know Trump cares a lot about the theatrics and the optics, and that's what he's going for in Jacksonville. So I guess he'll get it.
So what's the latest on the Democratic convention? I mean, is that there was talk early on that was going to have to be virtual. What is Joe Biden and his camp saying?
They haven't completely ironed it out yet. It sounds like it's going to be a mix of some attendance in Milwaukee in mid-August, which is when they moved the convention to, and then some activities happening virtually. I think it's still possible they could have the whole convention virtually. And I mean, we're seeing a very clear differentiation between how Joe Biden is addressing the coronavirus problem and how Trump is. Just look at how they appear in public. I mean, Joe Biden wears a mask, he even wears a mask on TV. And Trump, of course, refuses to be seen wearing a mask, and he hardly ever wears one. So the Democrats' messaging on this is we're being very cautious about this. We don't want to endanger anybody. And Trump's message is basically coronavirus be damned. I'm getting back to normal.
Strange times indeed. Rick Newman, thanks so much. Have a good weekend, my friend.